Hi friends, welcome to the week 1 Love Your Core 10-minute core sculpt workout. You'll notice I have this low bar stool or chair. We're going to use it for a supported plank pose. But to get started, let's go right into it. Lie down on your back. I hope you've already done the diaphragmatic breath piece. We're starting there. Place your thumbs at your lower ribs and first finger at the bony hip point. Close your eyes for a moment, take in a breath, and then release it out. 2 more breaths this time. Inhale, expand the thumb and finger away from one another. Exhale, try to shorten the distance. One more time, inhale. Expand and exhale, shorten the distance. Prepping that right into dead bug. Take your knees up right over the line of your hips. Place the hands on the front of your knees. We are holding each exercise today for 45 seconds, a 15-second break in between, and there's 8 exercises. This is your start. Dead bug. Keep pulling navel down towards the spine, but letting your breath be free and open. As we move throughout the series, we'll be progressing and giving different options. Today, we're starting with the lower modality. Change to all fours, bird dog pose. From hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. First side, lift your right leg up and back and extend the left arm out in front. Try to gaze a little bit ahead of your hands rather than hanging the head down. Even try looking out past the fingertips. Switch sides. Left leg up, right arm out in front. Working our best to stabilize and to square off through hips and shoulders. Now this week 1 might seem like a walk in the park for some of you. It might be challenging for others. Wherever you are in the road, stick with it. I promise there's much to come in terms of building health and strength. Lie flat down on your belly. Take your arms out like goalposts. Take your feet as wide as your hips or wider. Ready? Inhale, lift. Superhero, locust, shalabhasana, lots of different names here. We're going with back extension. Squeeze in the glutes. Remember, you're holding each exercise 45 seconds. This week 1, all about creating the stabilization. Few more breaths. If you need a little rest in between, you just come down for a moment and then come right back up when you're ready. We're using that chair for supported plank next. If you know that you're good to go for full plank pose, no need for the height, but this is a great way, especially for postpartum moms like early on, to build back to core strength, release the diastasis recti, bring rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis back into strength. So supported plank pose. Of course, hands could be flat down on the ground. For your stronger plank pose, when the body is ready, with knees up or knees down. We've got about 10 more seconds here. You've got this. Nice and steady, arms as straight as possible. Exhale. Move the chair out of your way. And we're standing for the next 2 exercises. Hands out to the side or at the waist. I'm going with hands out. So doing the left leg the entire first 45 seconds. Take it out to the side, to the front, and down. This is gatekeeper pose. Woo, and if you saw, I just bobbled there a little bit. It's, I think, harder than we think. We're looking at hip mobility here, but within that strong mobility, strong transverse abdominis. Transverse abdominis are what holds in and kind of squeezes in. A lot of folks call it our corset muscles. Keep going here. Switch sides after a few little break. So we'll go to the second side for 45 seconds. Rectus abdominis are the front abs. We can think of them as our 6-pack abs. And obliques are what help us with side bending. Nice little lift on the pelvic floor. And also needing to release. Week 1 work, I would love for you to practice this 3-4 times this week, just 10 minutes. The repetition really helps our body learn new things, new ways to hold ourselves. Come on down to the ground, all the way down, soles of the feet to the ground. This is bridge pose. I'm calling it London Bridge. We're going to have some movement with it. Inhale, lift the hips up. Nice strong squeeze in the glutes right here. And then go halfway down, all the way back up, and all the way down. Keep going like that. Up, halfway, all the way up, and all the way down. London Bridge. None of this needs to be quick. You'll notice that there's no crunches involved with this week, really working on locating brain, body working together, especially on the stabilization of the core. Go ahead, hug the knees into your chest for a moment. This goes by super quick. We're into our last exercise here. Hands out into your T shape. Bring the knees over the line of the hips. So instead of being close to the chest, over the hips. And drop the knees over towards the right side. Give it a half a breath while you're there. Try to push back through your head and shoulders. Engage through the abdomen as you bring the knees across the center. And on over to the second side. We're just going side to side. One more time each. Back to the first side. Center. Second side. Center. Squeeze in. Give yourself a nice little hug. And then release the legs all the way back down to the mat. Back to the diaphragmatic breath. Find the lower ribs, bony hip points, those anterior hip points that stick out. Relax. Think big belly breath. Inhale. And lower ribs towards the hips. Relax the breath. Release for a moment. One more time, that big diaphragmatic breath. Ready? Here we are. Inhale. Slow, long exhale out through the mouth. Good. That is it, friends. That is our 10-minute core sculpt. Again, please repeat this throughout your week, really getting a nice enhancement of where we are looking to stabilize in particular. Having a great week.